Sometimes you should talk a lot. Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States at our offices in St. Louis, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. Today we are talking about USCIS interviews, State Department, embassy interviews, and you know my general rule if you are a subscriber to this YouTube channel, and if you're not a subscriber, you should be, and you should click the little alarm bell so you find out whenever we go live or when we post a new video. But if you watch my videos, you know that for the most part, I say that nothing good really happens at your interview. Obviously, you need to answer their questions truthfully, but I'm always encouraging people to give the shortest answer possible. If you can answer with a yes or a no, you should answer with a yes or a no. And generally, that is good advice. So if you are getting ready for your interview, talking less is always a good idea. You know, I did that video, Talk Less, Smile More, with the soundtrack from Hamilton. And generally, that's a good idea. Generally, it's a great idea to talk less and smile more. But there are certain times where it's a good thing to talk more. And when would those situations be? Well, these are situations where you need to explain yourself. You need to provide good evidence in support of your application. So, for instance, if you're applying for asylum, you want to tell the officer as much as you possibly can about why you fear persecution going back home. If you've been asked about whether or not you provide adequate financial support to your spouse or your ex-spouse or your children, you're going to want to talk for a long time about all the ways that you support your children. This is for citizenship or for a green card scenario. So in other words, there's times where it's good to talk. There's times where it's good to provide details. Now, you don't want a long rambling narrative. You want to be actually discussing evidence. You want to be producing evidence through your words. You want to be explaining to the officer all of the examples of the way that you're a good person, all of the people that you help, all of the ways that you have demonstrated good moral character over the years. If you volunteer, you want to list all your volunteer organizations or all the good deeds that you've done. If you're filing an I-601 waiver and you need to prove that it would be hardship to your spouse if you were to be separated, that's another time where lots of evidence, lots of testimony, maybe in the form of an affidavit, would be good. So it's generally a good idea to not say so much, to answer with a yes or a no. But you need to listen to the questions. And of course, this goes to my general rule of let the officer set the pace. Let the officer ask the questions. Let the officer do what they want when it comes to running the interview. They don't need you to run the interview. So if they ask you for a narrative or if they ask you for examples of good behavior, of future persecution, of past persecution, of anything that sort of involves lots of facts, that's when you want to be talking. But you don't want to be just giving long rambling answers. You don't want to be talking about things that don't matter. You just want to answer their question in as much detail as appropriate. So it might be a smaller answer, it might be a bigger answer. Whatever is appropriate, whatever is putting you in the best position to get your case approved. If you need help with this, or if you want our help preparing you for an interview, give us a call at 314-961-8200. You can email us info@hackinglawpractice.com. Be sure to join us in our Facebook group, which is called Immigrant Home. If you like this video, we ask that you please share it out on social, that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that you join us when we go live in the Immigration Answers Show during the month of January. That's every single day for at least 31 minutes. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.